course, it is no longer news that Professor Charles Soludo has been declared winner of the recently concluded Anambra governorship election by the Independent National Electoral Commission. Soludo's victory at the polls has sparked mixed reactions from many across the country. The candidate of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, Abga Soludo, won after securing a total of 112,229 votes, while opposition parties, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) polled out 53,807 and 43,287 votes respectively. Reacting to Soludo's victory at the much talked about election, APC chieftain Joe Igbokwe took to his Facebook page to congratulate his former classmates. And also revealed why Soludo was brought in by former President Olusegun Obasanjo to head the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) during his administration. According to Joe Igbokwe, Obasanjo brought Soludo to head the Central Bank of Nigeria because he has a developmental orientation and has a lot to bring to the table. Professor Soludo is a well-known world-class scholar in the best tradition. We were both admitted in the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, in 1980. He read economics, a 4-year program, and graduated with first class in 1984. I read mechanical engineering, a 5-year program, and graduated in 1985. Professor Soludo would have been the president of the UNN Students' Union in 1983, but made a minor mistake at the manifesto night that cost him a well-deserved victory. Former President Obasanjo brought Professor Soludo to head the Central Bank of Nigeria because he has a developmental orientation and has a lot to bring to the table. Well, Joe is right with his statement about Charles Soludo. The Anambra politician has a very big and intimidating profile that makes him stand out amongst his peers. The economics professor had in the past worked as a consultant for several international organizations, including the World Bank, the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, and the United Nations Development Program. Recall that before his May 2004 appointment to the bank chairmanship, Soludo held the positions of the Chief Economic Advisor to the former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Chief Executive of the National Planning Commission of Nigeria. Soludo's vast knowledge in the world of economics at both national and international levels was instrumental to his emergence as CBN chairman in 2004 during the tenure of Olusegun Obasanjo. It is important to know that apart from the fact that the All Progressives Grand Alliance (APGA) is a formidable party in Anambra State, Charles Soludo's impressive performance as CBN governor and wealth of experience as a global recognized economist played a major role in his emergence as governor-elect of Anambra State. You can imagine what Joe Igbokwe is saying. The same Joe Igbokwe is telling the Igbos that they have made a very, very big mistake. They made a very big mistake by voting PDP or by voting APGA. Maybe they would have voted for APC because they are looking towards having for Nigeria to have an Igbo extraction, president from the Igbo extraction. Now you are now praising the man. So how would you have put the two together? Because some people will not tell you that, say, oh, he's playing a mature policies. No. The same man has already faulted. Now, that means the people knew what they were doing when they voted him, but you were still blaming them that they wanted to become they want to have a Igbo presidency and they went to go and vote for APGA. Now you are not praising the man. So they would have voted for party instead of a individual who has that credibility and what have you. Well, good and said, he has no choice than to say that. And one thing I really want to say again, that with the good profile which everybody has been talking about Soludo, my fear is that whether it will translate to good governance, it will have a very, very significant impact, because you will hear that a lot of people have this all these credentials and what have you, but once they come into government, you see, it's just like a business as usual. Nothing changes most of the time because of the templates, because of the constitution, or what is that, let me just say them templates that has been on ground. whether it's making them unproductive because you don't even see anything that will just quickly just affect the good governance that will just affect an average man on the street positively. That is where my problem lies. Because you hear that this one is this, and yes, they will go into government and then you don't see any good thing that at least those are the things we are talking about. It's not that we invited we have this thing with this also company, we brought investment, they negotiated with this one. At the end of the day, how have all of those things translated or transformed to yield positive results in the lives of an average person? And it is not just like, oh, taking little. That is just my fear. He has it. Not that taking, just selecting some few individuals, you give them, you call it empowerment. At the end of the day, you begin to say, oh, everybody is being taken care of. And all of those things that they do to those few individuals, in less than 1 year, they will still come back to the same thing because the system is not working. Is not working. The system is not working. So I hope so, because it has this thing which is good. But at the end of the day, how will all of these things translate to good governance and change the welfare of the people who are into abject poverty? That is what we are talking about. Because yes, we always say that they do this, but how does it change the face of the country? How does it change it? So Joe Igbokwe, that why Obasanjo now is trying to come again to say a different thing altogether. The man that was accusing the people that they were playing ethnic politics. Now, the man you say that they played you because of him they played ethnic politics. You are coming to say another thing that the man is good, the man is that. So then why were you blaming the people there? So because we have to look at this whole thing holistically, the area which we are having concern and one the ones that Joe Igbokwe is talking about, it has to be looked at out at the end of the day. If truth must be told, Soludo is supposed to be president of Nigeria, not governor of a state. You just see my mind. That would have been the candidate the Eastern would have presented as their presidential candidate for 2023 election. True, but let him start from the state to show us how far, which is true. Igbokwe mentioned Soludo's grade first class and didn't tell us own grade, whether third class. So Igbokwe knows this before, and yet he wants people of Anambra to vote his illiterate party candidate. Now what for this? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You are blaming the people for voting APC, Abga. Now you are praising the man of APC. You are praising Abga. This man, something's wrong with him. Let's hear your opinion, guys, and let's know your thoughts on this. Thank you.